promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children, the Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isob. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
welcome. Thank you for joining me on this very program, wherever you are joining from. I appreciate everyone that has been able to connect to this program. Say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. Wherever you are watching us from, I appreciate you and I welcome you to this very broadcast. Please kindly like and share the program on your platform. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share to all the WhatsApp group where you belong. Like and share to anyone you feel that has to listen to us. We have come once again, as we always do, to preach the gospel of Biafra, not minding the attacks that is coming from right, left, and center, not minding the obstacles and the hindrances. We have come once again to do what we know how to do best, to encourage Biafrans and to set the record straight and speak about the plight of our people to the world so that they can hear us and hear it right. I appreciate everyone that is watching. If you are watching now from Biafra land or you're going to watch later from Biafra land, my special thanks goes to you. Thank you for all your efforts. Thank you for all the things you are doing back home against all the attack, against all the troubles, against all the temptations. You'll be standing strong and standing firm to make sure that the voice of Biafran people is heard. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, sincerely appreciate you. We have come once again today to talk about the situation of the people of Biafra. The situation of the people of Biafra. Every one of us know what is happening and what is going on. The complicity of our elites and elders. The complicity of our elites and elders in what is going on in Biafra land. They are complicit. There is no two ways about it. When we talk about this complicity of the elites in what is going on, it is very clear and cannot be hidden. And it is these people who call themselves elites and traditional rulers or whatever they call themselves, they are the people who are making their own children demoralized. They are one of the greatest challenges we are facing. It is these people who call themselves elders. They are one of the greatest problems we are facing. People who cannot stand up to the truth, people who cannot speak truth to the authority, and at the same time, they cannot support their own children who wants to make waves. They cannot support their own children. Let's assume it is enough that you said you will not support, you are not going to do anything, you're not going to talk. But those who are doing something, why are you attacking them? Why? Why? The complicity of the elites, all those that call themselves elite in Biafra land, from A to Z, every single one of them, they are very complicit in what is going on in the life of Biafran people. They collide with the enemy, they sell their people out, they enslave their people, they try to look for contract or position at the expense of their own people. This is very, very sad. Very sad, and what you have to look into. Because when you check what is happening in that contraption, you will be wondering why. But when you ask yourself those questions, ask that question from morning to night, you arrive at one answer. That the things that are happening in that contraption is happening because the people in authority do not care about the masses. They are serving a particular interest. And before they come to power, they will first of all take them on oath. Except you are ready to serve on that interest, you cannot be relevant in that contraption. You cannot win any position, neither will you win any vote. The system has been manipulated so much that there is nothing you can do. And if you begin to think you can be able to change the system through that same system that's put that manipulation, you cannot. You cannot. The only way to change the system is to have a very massive revolution in and out. Revolt among the system that is in place, and then it will be replaced. But if you keep silent and begin to lament and complain, you are complicit. In the sense that whatever lament you are lamenting or what you are saying will never be implemented. It will never make any change. It will always be business as usual. But when you go extra miles to take action on things you are saying, take action, not just speaking, take action. The world will see it that yes, you are taking action. Change will definitely change. And that is why the Biafran people are taking the direction they are taking. They are taking action on different angles, taking different measures to make sure their voice is being heard, to make sure their territory is protected, which is their responsibility. But it is sad that the people who are there, that call themselves elders and elite, they are doing nothing about the security of life and property of their people. Before your presence, the Biafran people, most especially the Igbo Biafrans, lost their properties, lives were lost, so many things were destroyed in their hands. Some were rendered completely useless, and they go back to the village. After all that, did you hear any elite from Southeast, more especially, issue any statement? Did you hear anyone of them issue a strong statement? I mean, a strong statement. Even Ohaneze Ndigbo could not be able to be bold enough to issue a strong message. And those who came out to speak only came to fulfill righteousness. Because whatever they are saying is not from their heart. If somebody is speaking from his or her heart, you are going to feel it. After the person speaks, you see the action immediately. But when you speak, after speaking, you go back to sleep. You are deceiving yourself. You are just deceiving yourself. And the earlier you change from that direction, the better for you. All those that call themselves elite and Ohaneze Ndigbo, they have never had us at heart. These are people who are still going there for their own interests. Instead of pursuing the interest, collective interest of their people, they pursue their own personal interests. And at the end of the day, they will turn around and they will blame you. May Chukwu Okeke have mercy on every one of them. The time has come. That is why the youth have taken over. The people who are supposed to direct them are not doing anything, and they are not even ready to do anything. Everyone of them is waiting for a miraculous one Nigeria. You're waiting for miraculous one Nigeria. And before your own very eyes, Biafra will be declared. Because we cannot be part of that Nigeria. We will not be part of it. A Nigeria that supports evil, supports criminality, supports everything that is bad. In fact, if you are good, you are nobody. You can never get a place in Nigeria. Except you become fraudulent and evil. What determines your position and what you attend is the kind of crimes you have committed. That is why in Igbo land, everybody in Igbo land today is involved in one shady business or the other. Because they want to please the caliphate. It is because you want to please the caliphate. That is why you can stay before your own very eyes. Before your own very eyes. The entire Igbo land was proscribed. Including yourself that is watching me. And these governors think that they are exempted. Every single one of them is involved. Every governor is involved in enslavement. Chukwu Okeke will never allow you to go free. For every atrocity you have committed against children of Chukwu Okeke, he will never allow you to go free. You will pay dearly for it. And the time is fast approaching. No matter what you think, no matter how you feel it, no matter how you think it, nobody can stop it. May Chukwu Okeke continue to be with us, guide and protect us. Any place you're watching from, please kindly like and share. It is a very quick one. I am not going to take much of your time. I'm just going to spend a very short time and then I'm going to end the program. So, what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that the hypocrisy of those that call themselves Ohaneze Ndigbo, elders in Biafra land, is so much. You saw recently they came and they began to call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And every time they call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, you will see the insincerity in them. Insincerity in them. Why are you going to stay a miles and you're talking about the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu? Meanwhile, you have a house of assembly where you go. You have a house of assembly where you can place your case and be treated and handled. Here you are seeking for a way to go and meet the fallen man. And I think that is not enough. Our people have sold their conscience. That is why you see people making different kinds of videos against the Biafran people, even when they know that these people they are fighting against is standing for them and speaking for them. We cannot allow this to continue to happen. It has become very clear that nobody is with us. Nobody. Nobody is with us. We are on our own. Every single Biafran youth, we are on our own. That is why when we are fighting for this freedom, we don't look back. We focus on the direction we are going and make sure that we get that which we want. Anybody that is going to be a hindrance on our way, Chukwu Okeke will take such person out. We have suffered a whole lot. We have suffered and suffered and suffered a lot. And time has come for us to be able to have a life. The enemy does not want us to succeed. But we will not allow them to progress. We will not allow them to progress. If we had elders in Biafra land, or we had people who had something to say in Biafra land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in captivity today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's fate will not be left in the hand of the strangers. But it is because we are nowhere. We are not regarded. No matter how we try, they don't want us anywhere around them. That is why when we manage to come online, we use everything around us to spread the gospel and tell the information the way it is. I appreciate every one of you that is on this very program today. Please watch out for everything that is happening around you. There's no way anybody can tell you not to support Biafra and you agree. Biafra is for your freedom of your born children, for the freedom of your generation, for freedom of everything that has to do with us. And it has started. As the freedom has started, it will be spreading from corners to corner. It will be so infectious that nobody will left behind. Every one of us will be free. And once every one of us is free, we can be able to march front and do that which is needful. These governors and the elites, they came together and they proscribed us, every one of us. And since that moment they proscribed us, they gave the military the order, the privilege to come in and begin to take life of innocent people. And we cannot continue to accept that. We cannot. We cannot accept that. We are going to fight our battle and we are going to win it. No matter what they do, no matter what they say. This battle has been long coming. My main message today is to let you know that nobody will stand for you. The people you are hoping to stand for you, the Ohanes and the elites, they are working together with the caliphate and they will do anything to protect their empire. When we talk about the Zoological Republic, it is not only the Fulanis that are there. The Hausas are there, the Yorubas are there, the Igbos are there. But at the end of the day, you find out that everything that is playing out there is the script of the Fulani. Whatever they decide goes. Whatever this Fulani decides goes. And you must be worried about that. That is why Biafran people are worried that they are not supposed to be in this country. It is so sad what we see and what we face on a daily basis. But against all odds, we will continue to preach this gospel and make sure we reach to the end of the earth. Anybody that will rise against us in any way, in any shape, in any manner, we will equally crush that person and we'll move ahead. May Chukwu and protect every one of you that is watching. Please kindly like and share. Like and share. We know the problem we are facing most of the time when we are coming online to tell the different people what they need to know. The notification doesn't come up. But are we going to stop? We will not stop. Chukwu knows the ways of sending his own message. He knows the way to send it. So I appreciate every one of us that have joined, wherever you are joining from. If you are joining from Africa, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, I thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all you have done. And I hope you can be able to be around in the evening when I'm going to be the full broadcast on my Facebook page. Join me in the evening on my Facebook page so that you can be able to enjoy the program. Everyone that is watching, be prepared. Pay attention to everything that happened to you. We are going home. Biafra has become a reality. A government is working on for Biafra, and Biafra will be restored very, very soon. Biafra will be restored very, very soon. Thank you and stay blessed. I will see you again, hopefully, in the evening on my page, King David Expert Expose. Be there. You will learn a lot. In that place, I will play so many videos that will convince you about what we just discussed. Maybe I'm going to discuss it over there again. I appreciate you, Rasul. I thank you for being there. Thank you for answering. Thank you for your support. I say, may Chukwu guide and protect every Biafran, wherever you are. You Biafran, if you Biafran, you join Biafra, any Biafra that you are. I say, may I say that for you. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect every one of us. May Chukwu continue to deliver us. We shall overcome. We shall conquer. No matter what they do. No matter what the enemy, if they like, let them plant missile. We are not afraid. We are going home. May Chukwu guide and protect our Prime Minister of the Federal Government. May Chukwu guide and protect our Supreme Master. Thank you so much for joining and see you again later. Stay blessed.